OKTAGON.tv.
Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett, and off we go, Luke.
Off we go. Manning edging forward to control the center of the octagon cage, going low with that low kick. Going to be interesting to see if PUKAČ wants to stand or if he's going to look to try and take this one down.
Nice kicks, and again, that kicking game was on show. Oh, there's the first takedown attempt. Oh, and he gets it.
A very explosive from PUKAČ. Lifts. Manning getting back to his feet quite easily, though. Now attached hip to hip. Going to try and bully his man down. PUKAČ is good here. This is what he likes to do. Bring that pressure. And he can also throw some strikes too as he tries to wrap this leg through. Goes through the instep from behind the calf. And he's going to try and pull backwards. Dragging Manning from side to side. Manning so far doing a great job of controlling his weight. But he needs to try and attack this switch or try and push the head.
And these are the questions we haven't seen answered by Manning inside the octagon cage. What's he like off his back? That was a big takedown by PUKAČ, and heavy on top. Look at the way he's basing his torso up the top of Brian Manning.
Yeah, great work as well to spin him off the fence, so that takes away the defense and him being able to get back up to his feet. A very, very effective takedown from PUKAČ. Now heavy inside control. Manning, though, getting the elbows in the right position, shucking well, creating some angles and some space. You can see PUKAČ just trying to stick to him like glue.
Yeah, PUKAČ so heavy in these spots. And again, 35-fight veteran, that experience oozes through him.
Needs to be careful, got this cross grip, trying to attempt to stand back up is Manning, trying to relax and stay calm. You can see, not having taken any damage so far. Trying to get this underhook on the right side, needs to be careful. This is where you can make big mistakes against a veteran like PUKAČ.
And PUKAČ pulls submissions out of everywhere. You look back at that Kimura of Jan Malak.
Great work, though, by Manning to get back into the full guard. Regains guard well. Needs to get a foot on the hip now. Goes back to half guard. Trying to control the head of PUKAČ. This early on, this dry. And also with the athleticism and the power, it's going to be hard to move that head off the center line.
And PUKAČ, I mean, it's the game plan, right? You look at the power of Manning, you look how destructive he is on the feet, you put him on the back, you take all those weapons away.
Trying to find the cage now is Manning, trying to slowly inch back. Doing a great job so far as well. Again, not taking damage. That's the most important thing for Manning. Not really using any energy, not panicking, doesn't feel in trouble. He's just slowly edging away. Obviously can't do that 15 minutes. There's some ground and pound. But the cage is there, it's in sight. So composed so far is Manning.
Oh, got to be careful of that head and arm as well. Francis Czech Fodor in the corner. You can see him in screen there. That's his coach, training partner, brother in arms through this journey for Robo PUKAČ.
And this is what can start affecting the gas tank now. When you're getting hit, ground and pound, pressure on top of you, controlling the sternum. In a very good spot. Manning needs to try and stand up here. There he goes. Needs to try and work up. Cannot stay on the bottom. Needs to get on his hand rather than his elbow. PUKAČ aware of that, controlling it with the wrist in front. Manages to somehow buck up. Great work this so far from Manning. If Manning can get his head higher than PUKAČ's and stand, that will help him out massively.
Look at the way PUKAČ is just distributing his weight as well in this spot.
Yeah, slowly controlling and building. Step by step, needs to keep that knee close to the cage and needs to put his hip there. Beautiful work from Manning as he stands up to his feet. Now can he stay there?
This is the moment. Can he break the grip, get his elbow inside, turn into his man?
Trying to attack the hands now. Needs to get that left elbow tight to his hip. Great work this from PUKAČ, just weighing on him.
Yeah, Manning trying to fight.
Nice work from Manning getting that left elbow in. Needs to be careful of the leg route. Step by step doing well is Manning, but it's not enough just defending these positions.
Oh, pulled back to the mat.
Straight back on him, gets back up to his feet.
40 seconds left. And again, what you said, he's not taken damage, Manning, but it might be about cardio now. How much has PUKAČ just drained from him? Which again, if you're looking to take him into deep waters, it's a good game plan.
Manages to break the hands, good turn. And this is what we want. 20 seconds now. Smile from Manning as he throws that right hand. One punch could change the whole round. There's not been much damage in this. PUKAČ running a little bit now.
Yeah, PUKAČ now on his bike. He recognises respecting that power. 10 seconds left in this one. This first round, nice inside kick again. So off we go. 2 rounds in it. PUKAČ took that first round on all 3 judges' scorecards. But Manning, look with that right hand cocked and ready. We saw the power of it against Daniel Schwind. Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to see some uppercuts come out of the Manning corner because he needs to be careful of the takedowns. And those changes of levels from PUKAČ, they're quite obvious. He leans his head heavily forward, and if he times it correctly, the uppercut or a knee would be perfect.
Yeah, PUKAČ, good movement as well. Nice body kick there.
Oh, PUKAČ is dangerous on the feet. Let's not get it twisted, but that's what he wants.
Feinted for that and then pulled back.
Great work with the movement from PUKAČ so far on his feet. Light, great, very dynamic. That's what sets these takedowns up.
And just changed the rhythm of the movement there.
Manning doing a fantastic job finding the cage there, though. He was taken down right in the center of the octagon cage. Got there in seconds, a lot quicker than he did in the first round. But can he get back to his feet? Now he needs to be explosive, getting back up there and not let his hands get wrapped up like they just were.
Oh, he's going to take his back.
He can take some ground and pound.
He's going to take his back now.
Manages to shield it with that knee. Could stand here, needs to stand before he gets broken down again. Needs to get that head higher than PUKAČ is. That's going to come from a back lift.
The great bit with the entry for that takedown was the rhythm, right, of the footwork. So it looked like he was going to continue with that lateral movement, and he just changed it into a forward attack. Now breaks the hand again. Oh, and again looking for that elevation, and again getting the takedown. These were the questions. These were the questions about Brian Manning that people were asking.
Yeah, breaking Manning down bit by bit. Manning's got doing the right things. Again, like I said, it's just a little bit too slow to make it count. Has got good underhook here. He's in the bottom position.
Yeah.
Needs to explode out. Needs to be more reactive. Now in north-south, we don't see this very often anymore because on the bottom you can try and shuck out from it. So switches all the way around.
Yeah, PUKAČ, yeah.
Now heavy on top in this side control position. Good control over the upper body. Manning again, not taking any damage, but has no way to win the fight yet.
And PUKAČ just going to use the clock, hold the position and wait for Manning to explode to either open an opportunity.
Well, every time Manning explodes, it just takes away from his gas tank. So the more explosive energy he has to utilize to get back up to his feet, the better it is for PUKAČ, because it takes away from that knockout power. Good work there. If he could swing out through the back door. Great movement from PUKAČ.
Yeah, he's
standing.
Fluid top control there from PUKAČ.
Again, back in this north-south. And laces up that arm. Does PUKAČ. You can see Manning trying to get a cross grip, trying to get 2-on-1, trying to get an underhook, but he's just doing every movement individually rather than doing them in a flowing fashion altogether, leading from one to the other to the other. That's just lack of reps in a live situation, in a fight. Fighting is very different to the gym.
And PUKAČ now with that knee on belly.
Yeah, look at how fluid he is through the positions as well. Knee on belly now.
And look how heavy he makes himself as well, using gravity for this control point. Oh, nice elbows. One minute, 15 seconds.
Again, the cleverness of PUKAČ taking this fight down in the center of the octagon cage. That intelligence. I'm not sure cleverness is a word, so I have to back it up with intelligence. Here's some ground and pound. The intelligence of PUKAČ. You know, that fighter IQ. You can see it in this fight because, again, he's fighting a guy who's only got 6 fights under his belt. He understands that I get him in the center of the cage and I get on top of him, he's not getting up. And that's exactly what he's done. 2 rounds in a row now.
40 seconds left in this second round. And all those those emotions that we saw from PUKAČ yesterday at the weigh-ins. Many thought he'd overspilled, and I hadn't seen that side from him in 35 fights. We've never really seen him become that emotional, but he's controlled the emotions to execute what is so far a flawless game plan, Luke.
So far, pretty flawless, yeah. I mean, in complete control moving into the final 13 seconds as he tries to knee slide. Great work for Manning. Manning doing a lot of good things.
Yeah.
Really is. You know, it's not like he doesn't know anything here. He knows a lot. PUKAČ just is putting it together better.
Final seconds of round 2. We'll be cheering him on, willing him on.
It's one of those situations now where the more urgent he is to get the finish, the more open he is to takedowns. So it really is a timing situation, because if he chases him like this and is in front of him, it opens up so many opportunities for PUKAČ to get a takedown.
Oh, and there you go, coming in for the first entry.
But there's not really anything else he can do, so I think he's making the right choice. Need a bit more of a wild Brian Manning, but he needs to be backed up with lots of shots. Uppercuts, knees.
And reflexes of a cat to avoid the takedowns, yeah.
Which is eventually going to come. This is better for Manning. He needs to cut PUKAČ off. PUKAČ doing a great job of lateral movement, and like you said, then he shoots in for the takedown off that lateral step. Steps right with lateral and then comes forward.
And you can see PUKAČ very much respects that power, stays on his bike, knows he can't stand in front.
But he's 2 rounds ahead.
Yeah, there's the first one. This is important. This is an important moment.
Perfect for Manning.
And he's cut him, he's hurt him. He's hurt him, he's hurt him. There's blood from the nose of Robo PUKAČ.
That was on the uppercut on the entry. Brian Manning calling him on. I don't think that's the best idea right now. Needs to keep that intensity in that forward motion. Needs output, needs hands.
Well, he passed the first test with the takedown attempt, sprawled, got out of it, caused damage with that. And now he's on the hunt.
Yeah, we know,
now he's on the hunt.
Good work from the uppercuts as well to try and stop
now
the takedown.
He's got to avoid the
now
takedown.
He's connected.
Oh!
Needs to get back up quick. Needs to get up quick. Needs urgency here. Does Manning. Cannot wait.
It's exactly like you said. He was so eager to cause more damage that he gave away the position for the takedown. And PUKAČ is hanging on here. Yeah. He's felt the power now.
PUKAČ is the urgent one now. PUKAČ is the one that wants this takedown. Needs the underhook. He had it. Now going for that switch.
Oh, there you go.
Slight mistake giving up on that underhook. And great work from PUKAČ. Now on top again. Similar scenes, but that is the danger that Manning carries. If he can just stick it together and get his opportunities on the feet, he is so dangerous.
And he has now 2 minutes 40 seconds. Urgency has got to be part of the game now. He's got to make some risks to try and change this position to get back to his feet. And look at that nose. That nose is busted up of Robo PUKAČ, and that was just a glancing shot, Luke.
I think he met him with that uppercut as he went for the takedown, and it busted the nose.
Oh, now gets that mount. 2 minutes 15 seconds.
A great position with a lot of time to work, but I think he'll just be happy to close it down.
Oh, shoulder strikes, shoulder bumps.
Give Manning no opportunities here. Veteran performance from PUKAČ.
A 35-5 veteran, and again, Manning taking on these challenges. That's the man he is.
Does well there to regain the half.
Oh, he's done well.
And now needs to find that cage again. The cage is right there, needs to try and get his hips back as PUKAČ is trying to pass and not circle himself away from the cage like he has in this situation. Great work from PUKAČ, great position.
Oh, there we go, he needs to explode now.
Great work from Manning, if he can stand. Doesn't want to go to the other side. Unfortunate.
Oh, he went for a choke there on the bottom as well. 1 minute 20 seconds now.
PUKAČ is opening up now.
Yeah, veteran performance. He can see the finish line now. And this is his world. Again, this is the roots that made him what he is. 105 overall punches thrown to 28 from PUKAČ to Manning. We'll look at the significant now, 46 to 15. But we've seen the damage just one of those strikes can do to PUKAČ, but there's the numbers that really matter. The takedowns have been the absolute difference in this, Luke.
Yeah, now the Bratislava crowd getting behind their man. Manning needs to build, needs to get to his feet. Has he got it in him? Up on one leg.
If he can, he could have just one more shot to turn this around, but PUKAČ hanging on like a backpack.
Yeah, PUKAČ does not want to let him. Does not want to give him
and then just breaks him down.
Yeah,
it's such fundamental stuff, but dominant display. Oozing experience from PUKAČ. And the final seconds, you can hear the crowd, you can hear Bratislava cheer on their Prince as he becomes the first man to defeat the Irishman that is Brian Manning. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how judges score this fight. All three judges scored this fight 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision. Robo, Princ Bratislavský, PUKAČ.
Watch the tournament live at OKTAGON.tv.